Hi ladies, welcome to my tropical dot cure and white and clear water marble. I'm going to have tropical dots on the white nails and a white and clear water marble on the gradient nails. On the white nails I have a holographic top coat from Northern Lights Out the Door Silver Holographic. It's a scattered hollow. And I'm using the same colour for the dots as what I've used for the gradient, and it's 2 oily polishes and a Claire's polish. It made quite a nice tropical gradient. They were very bright. So put all my paint, my nail polish, on a piece of paper to prevent damage to the desk, which I've done before with acetone. No complicated tools needed for a dot cure. I'm using the end of a paintbrush, the non-business end. I would say these are kind of medium sized dots. They're not real big, but they're not tiny. In between colours, dip the end of the brush in acetone and wipe it off with a tissue so that we don't get any colour bleed. And I'm doing all the big dots first. There's no pattern or rhyme or reason to where they are. It's random. Random is good. Then for the smaller dots, I'm using a dotting tool, which is from a set of 5 from eBay or Amazon. They're about $1.64, and they're double-ended, and they are very useful in nail art. And so I'm doing the large dots first. Again, there is just a random pattern of dots. And that's the small end. Dot cure was uncomplicated. Anyone can do them, and you don't need any special tools. And like anyone can afford 164. Admittedly, it does take a while to wait for it to come from China if that's what you end up buying them from. Alright, so as you can see, I'd use those little Dixie cups for water marble because it's not too much of a surface area for the polish to spread. I'm using OPI Alpine Snow and OPI Nail Envy, which is always consistent, it always spreads. I've had trouble with other polishes in the past, other clear polishes. Nail Envy has never let me down. Look at those perfect rings. I just wish all water marbles were that easy. I use this pointed tool that was in a manicure set, and it is actually a blackhead squeezer. It's got a loop on one end, but I've never actually used it as a blackhead squeezer. I'm drawing my lines outward and then back and forth lines. I've never really been able to come up with a good name for what you could call that pattern of water marble. So lines. I'm doing lines on my nails. Blow on the remaining polish on the top of the water and remove it, and that is a very important part of water marble because it can end up like dangling down and draping on your nail and ruining a perfectly good water marble. And as you can see, I don't tape my fingers for a water marble. I find it easier to just take a Q-tip and dip it in acetone and wipe that wet polish off immediately. It's pretty easy to get off. I've ruined so many water marbles by removing tape that I just stopped doing it. And at the end, when I've done all the nails, I take my brush with acetone and do the proper cleanup. such a pleasure to watch those rings foaming on the water, and brings back so many memories of failed water marble where they won't spread, or one colour spreads massively and the other one sits in the middle and doesn't move, and you've got to start again with different colours. I must admit, this is one of my favourite patterns of water marble. It's really effective and completely changes the look of a gradient on your nail. And clean that polish off with your Q-tip, or if you've got tape on, just move on to the next nail. Get the brush, dip it in acetone, go around those cuticles. I do love a good neat cuticle line. My cuticles are so dry from the acetone, and the air up here is really dry, and it's terrible in winter. Worse in winter than summer. Get a little top coat on top of there, because those dots are okay to have top coat in there. They're dry enough, they're not going to smudge. Wrap the end of the nail with top coat, which enables that manicure to last a little bit longer. As you know, I've had my nail arts last up to 3 weeks with just minimal wear and tear on the ends of my nails, just by doing another top coat during that course of that week. Of course, that's only when I'm away and I don't have access to all of my tools and nail polishers. There we go. Tropical Dr. Q and white and clear water marble. Very pretty for this weather. I hope you enjoyed that video and it was better this time. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you'd like to see next.